Hello, everybody. So this training is going to go to the Cosmetic Angels, but then also to the Radiant Roses. So I hope you get something out of this. Amanda and I had actually picked a topic for me for this week. And then after thinking about it some more and doing some things, I'm like, oh man, I just got to talk about holiday stuff because I know everybody's like, Kiris, why are you talking about holidays? Because it is not even November yet, but guess what? Monday is November 1st, and I guarantee you, if you haven't already seen Christmas stuff around, it is going to be bam, like November 1st, Monday, Halloween is over, it is Christmas, so you need to hit the ground running. Okay, so I just have probably about 7 or 8 things that I just want to go over when it comes to holidays. So my new consultants, anybody that started in the last 6 months, if this gets really overwhelming, I always say like pick and choose, but you have to determine your situation. So the first thing you want to do is determine how many customers you have and maybe potential customers that you would like to get in touch with to sell to this holiday season. So for me, I have between 200 and 250 customers. So I'm going to be doing a lot of things, and I will tell you about that in a little bit. And then the wonderful Amanda, leader of the Radiant Roses, she has probably more customers than I do. So she also has a few things available, but we'll talk to you about that as well. Because if you have less than 100 customers, usually the rule is not to do something on your own, because you're going to get about 10% of your customer base to actually show up just because it's tough. And now we have pandemic on top of it, all that stuff. Who knows if people are ready to go out into the world, just whatever. I try not to fight that. So that's really the rule of thumb is if you don't have 100 customers, don't attempt to have something on your own and piggyback off your director. So for me, and okay. Sorry, I gotta look at my events here. So I'm gonna do in person, and I will be posting these event things alongside this video. But Wednesday, November 17th and December 8th, 7 to 8:30 p.m. And then Saturday, November 20th, Saturday, December 4th. The 20th is 10 to 11:30, and the 4th is 1 to 2:30 p.m. Now I made them short because I'm calling them the Holiday Gifts and Glamour Stop and Shop. So what I'm assuming people will do, breeze in, check out my gift giving guide, which I'm about to show you guys, and then pick what they need. And I'm going to do a quick glamour makeover session with them because we've got, I'm going to be teaching our Queen Midas look that we did in October, and then also our Autumn Leaves look that's coming up for November. But again, that's not going to take too long if they want. If they don't want the glamour, then just come stop and shop, I'm also going to be having virtual events, and that's going to be Tuesday, November 16th and the 30th, 7 to 8 p.m., and then Saturday, November 20th, and the 4th again in the afternoon, and then in the morning. And again, I will post these angels so you guys can see the exact details and then Roses, I know that Amanda already has posted her open house date. So if you don't have 100 customers, I would more than recommend that you piggyback off your director and utilize her events. Now for my unit, you guys can do in person or you can do virtual. Like actually, Christina Weiss, I know you're watching this because she is going to be piggybacking off my virtual events with me because she's in Cleveland. So some of you that aren't local, a virtual event might be nice for you. Okay. Well, actually, if you can believe it, that covered my first 3 tips. Number 1, determine how many customers, maybe prospects you have to sell to this Christmas season. Then number 2, piggyback off your director's events. And then number 3, just determine the open house. If you're like, you know what, I really do want to have an open house at my house, or I want to have my own virtual event, determine date and time, make an invitation, get your list that you're going to give the invites to. And of course, I'll talk about that a little bit more at the end. Okay. Then what are you going to sell? I have been doing this. Oh man, I think this is my 10th Christmas where I was like, yep, I'm going to do an open house. I'm going to really, talk gift giving. This is the biggest selling season of the year. So please, please, please don't miss out. But you might be like, oh my gosh, I mean, what do I stock? Do I just wait for people to tell me and then do I order? You know, what should I do? So I went through and you guys, this is where my, 6 years of corporate America actually pays off. So I made just a holiday gifting guide, and I'm going to post this so you can actually see it. But I made this. You guys are welcome to, I will send you the electronic file if you'd like. I'm going to have these printed out, and then so when I have my in-person open house and then when I have my the virtual, I will be mailing people one of these. But I actually just kind of took a lot of the company like fun extra gifting things, and I just put it all together on my own little flyer. Every year I've always done like a $100 and under, but guess what? No one ever purchases from that. So I really made it simple this year, and I stuck to just gifts under $15, which I'm going to show you in a little bit, and then gifts under $40. So I don't know if you can, I'm like, my ring light's kind of being a pain, but I've got Mint Bliss plus socks. I've got hand lotion plus gloves. I've got the apple and almond and the berry vanilla, and then I've got hand sanitizer. So that's all under $15. Then my under 40, I've got the satin lips, that travel color bag. Oh my goodness, you guys, that thing is like the cutest, and it's only $16, and that would be great for like a teen, all the way up to, your mom-in-law or something like that. There's some products that are on here that aren't available to you. There's just two products. There's those lip balms are coming back, and then there's another fun thing that I'm not going to get into right now, but that's coming available to you November 15th. So I'm going to keep it on here because by the time open house and everything is all happening, you can order it. We've got satin hand set on here. We've got these mini fragrance sets on here that were available as of yesterday. And then I put together a brush bundle, which is just the 3 eye color brushes. Plus, then you see my Autumn Leaves palette and the Queen Midas. So I will be posting this so you guys can use it if you want. Now, Sarah Jacket and I are going to be doing a vendor event coming next weekend. So I have a couple of just little specials that I stuck on the bottom of here. If you don't want the specials on, but you want to utilize this, let me know, because it's really easy for me to like delete it for you and then send you an electronic file that you can have to print without those specials on the bottom. So just let me know. That's easy enough. Okay, so that's my gift guide. Why I've realized I need to do this every year is it focuses people in. So then when I run the virtual event, what I will be talking about is literally like I will just go through this gifting guide and I will talk and show about each thing. And I made a few quick little cutie things to show you. So, okay, this is something that I show pretty much every year. This is a mint, it's the Mint Bliss. And I just totally grabbed this out of the box and didn't floof it very well. But I always wrap up the Mint Bliss. The company socks look like this. But note, I have a different pair here because this company runs out of these socks every single year, which is why I'll talk about ordering in a minute, but you want to order yourself, if Mint Bliss, which is my number one thing under gifts under $15, you guys, and I have lost count how many I usually sell between 20 and 30 of these every year. Like it's crazy. People buy these in bulk. Right now, if you're ordering from the company, the socks are free. The socks are free from the company, but the company always runs out. So these are ones that I just got from Dollar Tree, but I just wrapped that up really cute. On my in-person, all the little gifty items that are going to be on my gifting guide, that'll be on my one table that's behind me. And then my other table will be set up to do those glamour sessions that I was talking about. Okay. I also have, we talked about hand cream, and I'm actually out of hand cream. I just ordered a bunch yesterday. So I'll have some gloves, and I just get these from Dollar Tree again, and I'll wrap it probably similar to the Mint Bliss. But then if you're like, okay, well, that's easy enough. So just basically need some ribbon. Just get yourself some ribbon, and you can make anything look really cute. But just talking about the other things, so Mary Kay has these holiday boxes These are under section 2, the holiday, and they are still in stock. I ordered a bunch more yesterday, but I think you get 4 boxes for $6, and look at how cute these are. So this is it. This is the smallest one. They also have this size. So this one actually fits a satin hands. You could put a satin hands in there. What I'm going to put in there is our set. It's the pink clay mask. So I'll probably put the pink clay mask with the applicator. And then I have these hanging around. I'll probably get a few more, but I bought a 4-pack of these wash rags. So I'll probably put just one wash rag. Like I'll split them apart. I'll do one wash rag and then I'll stick the pink clay mask and this right in this box. And it's one of those things where when you display it, you can keep it open. And then people can see what's in there. It's really cute. And these are just my demos right now that I'll probably wrap up. So then, and I call these my prototypes too. So I do not wrap up a bunch of these at a time. I know some people really like to do that, but I only wrap up one for the prototype. And then if people start purchasing, I have everything in stock, but as they start purchasing, then I start wrapping them up. And getting them ready to go, because some people don't want them wrapped because they're just going right into maybe a different gift or some like a big gift that they're giving or something like that, and they just need something little, or they're gonna wrap it themselves, or it's going in a stocking. You never know. Oh, so this little one, I forgot to tell you, I'm putting the satin lips in here. But like to wrap things up and make them look cute, do not go buy a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, honestly, I got these boxes from the company. Then I had, I got the gloves, and I ordered a bunch of Mint Bliss with the socks. So hopefully I don't have to get any more socks. And then the last thing that I did actually get was these boxes from Peter's Packaging, which I'll post the link, because I saw that if you watch that stocking stuffer video I posted last week, from the wonderful Amanda Reed, who also posted it in the Radiant Roses. This is amazing. Okay, so I think these apple almond lotions and shower gels are going to be huge this Christmas. Also, just, the berry and vanilla right now, you can't order the lotion. You can only get the shower gel, which is a total bummer, but I bet you the lotion will be back in stock quick enough. So I got a bunch of these apple and almond and then these packaging, so easy. Pop it right in there, ta-da, close it up, and it looks so stinking cute. These are called pillow boxes. They are $1 a piece, but actually when you see my holiday gifting guide, you'll note that I actually said that the apple almond lotion or shower gel is $15, so it covers my packaging. And then what I think I might end up doing is this is a little bow I got from Dollar Tree, and I'll probably hot glue that on there. So how cute is this? I mean, they do not have to even do anything about that. And the other thing is, if you're doing the virtual event and then you have to ship to somebody, these fold back down into something flat. So you could add the product in there, obviously, but then just ship her these flat boxes. Look at that. You could ship her, if she orders 5 or 6 of them from you, then these boxes are in the back. You can either ship her these too and be like, hey, there's a little bow. You can just pop that right on there if you want to make it super fancy. Or maybe she has another idea of how to make it super fancy. Those boxes are just the best. Okay. So like I said, these you can order on intouch.com with your order. These are from a place called Peter's Packaging if you want something to put in. These aren't the only things that fit in there. The whole satin body line, satin lotion, satin scrub, satin shower gel, they all fit in there as well. So there's a lot of things you can put in there. Okay, that's packaging. Oh, I didn't talk about, if you want to offer a discount, you can. Like I always give my customers just a straight percentage off but they have to show up to an in-person or a virtual event. That's totally up to you. Like I've got a couple of specials, like, $75 purchase on this gets a freebie, or if they book an appointment, they get a mascara. Like there's a couple of freebies that are on this right now that you can just use, but don't feel like you have to give a discount too. That's totally up to you. So, all right, now last but not least, stocking up. So today is October 27th. I don't know about you guys, but I have experienced the slowest shipping. I mean, even before even in the middle of pandemic, I couldn't believe how long my order took. I did a September 30th order. It didn't come in until October 14th. And then it happened again where I had ordered already before that came back because I didn't have what I needed. And I was like, oh, I need more. And so I ordered again, and that order just showed up last week. It's been a nightmare, and it's reminding me of how we need to order our Christmas stuff now as soon as possible. So what I would recommend at this point in time, depending on what you're going to do for Christmas, I just went through and calculated all of this up. So if you get one of every set to stock, and then you utilize your director like me or Amanda, because we will have samples to show people at the in-person events, and you have just one of these to stock, that's a $225 wholesale order, wholesale. So it's $450 worth of product, $225 for you. Now, if you're thinking like, oh man, I have a lot more customers, I have a lot of people I'm going to sell to, I know people that are going to want multiples of things, I would consider getting 2, 3, maybe even 4 of the gifts under 15, because those will sell really quickly. And then maybe some of your favorites on here. So I would definitely pick your favorites and get multiples of those. Like I said, I sell almost 20 of these mint blisses every Christmas. I do a lot of hand creams, and I know these apple and almond and berry vanilla are going to go very, very fast as well. And a hand sanitizer too, because you can throw that in anybody's little stocking. Okay, so again, my advice, order now too. It's the 27th. Don't wait until the 31st, because that means your order is going to get here that much slower. Like I ordered yesterday and I was like, oh, thank goodness. Hopefully the company can get on putting that together, and I'm not going to have to wait until November 15th to get it, because guess what? My open house, my first one, is the 17th. So I didn't want to have to wait. I wanted to be stocked. Not to mention there's going to be company runouts. There always is. A lot of the stuff, well, not a lot, but some of the things on here, like the Mint Bliss with the socks, the pink clay mask, the matte and shine lip set, like those are all limited edition items. So as soon as they're out, they're out. And then when people are asking you for them, you can't really get them unless you can find a consultant that still has one in stock. But that hasn't been easy either lately. So just know the company's going to run out of things. So you're going to want stuff. And then of course the eye's going to see what the eye's going to buy what the eye sees. So when you have things cutely packaged and you're showing people, whether it's on screen or in person, it can help them think through their gift buying needs, and you're just performing better customer service because you're acting more like Walmart instead of Amazon, where even Amazon, guess what? People are gonna have to wait to ship. And we're hearing all these nightmare stories about product, stuck on boats that don't have enough people to be unloaded and all that stuff. So be a good customer service lady this Christmas. I know people will appreciate it, and I know people will appreciate you for just taking the time, reaching out to them, letting them know you have gifts. You can help them with gifts. I'm not really sure what retail shopping looks like these days. I don't know if people are going to the mall. I don't know if they're just window shopping looking for gifts. I know I'm not. So how awesome would it be if your Mary Kay consultant calls you up and is like, hey, I have all these gift options. Do you want to come check it out? And maybe we can knock a couple of people off your list for you. Wouldn't that be amazing? And don't forget about you. You get to Christmas shop, and you get to Christmas shop at 50% off, you guys. How cool is that? So as you're looking through my holiday gift guide, be like, oh, who in my life needs this? And it's one less thing that I'm going to have to run out to the store or wait for Amazon shipping to get to me. Okay. Last but not least, I just wanted to say my virtual events, I am going to send some samples, because on the virtual event, I will be going through these sets. So I do have some little jars that I get these on Amazon. So hopefully they're not out of these, ladies, if you need to order some. But I'll probably put some apple almond lotion in here, some mint bliss lotion in one, and then probably the satin lips. People love that. I'm going to spritz a cotton ball and throw it in one of these little baggies with those fragrance gift sets. So probably just pick one fragrance, one from the women's and one from the men's. Spritz it so they have that to sniff. And then I will also be sending them all the eyeshadows. I'm going to have them pick between the Queen Midas or the Autumn Leaves look. So I'll have them pick the shadows, and then they're going to get a eyeliner and one of these mascaras. So then I'm going to have my ring light on, and I'm literally going to do my eye makeup and show them how to do it. So that's what's going to be happening for the virtual events. If you are piggybacking along with me like Christina, if you don't want to send samples, don't feel like you have to, and you would just rather QVC style it and have them watch me, that's fine. I know people purchase that way for sure, especially with gifty items. I like to give my people a little something to like sniff just so they know what it smells like, because if they don't like the smell, they're not going to buy it. So just they have a little thing. And then I just think that doing the eye colors is fun. All right, this ended up being a 20-minute training, so thank you if you're still watching. Please, please, please reach out to me if you have any questions. And everybody, happy Halloween. Enjoy trick or treat this Thursday night, and we will be back. I will be back live with you next week, Thursday, which is November 4th already. Whew, can't believe it. So get ready for Christmas, you guys. It's coming.